So after his emphatic win last weekend, Renato Moicano has called out Brian Ortega, and that's a great fight. Ortega is still around. I wouldn't say top few lightweight, but definitely one of those middle guys that can serve as an excellent gatekeeper for up and comers. And Renato wants that work. And credit to Renato, man. He's not exactly gunning for a title. Now he's looking for big fights, for entertaining fights, and maybe fan favorite fights. It's an excellent grappling match. Brian Ortega, obviously known as one of the best grapplers currently in the UFC, and Renato Moicano, his grappling. Look at his last fight, and you can see how good his grappling is. So I expect this to be a really, really cool grappling match. Hopefully not like a nut hugging fest, but hopefully there'll be a lot of elbows thrown and short little strikes from the ground, things like that. Just a whole bunch of ground game, entertaining stuff, entertaining versions of ground game. So like I said, just a bunch of elbows and stuff like that. Maybe some near submissions. I don't know if either one of these guys can submit the other because both of them are really, really good on the ground. I expect this to just be like a decision win. And if you were to ask me who wins, it's difficult. I want to swing towards Moicano. I feel like on the feet, both of these guys aren't really great strikers. So it'll end up going to the ground. And when it does, oh man, I feel like Moicano has more better ground and pound than Ortega does. Ortega's more of like a submission specialist. And I feel like Moicano's not going to be able to be easily submitted. I got to go Moicano. Give me money Moicano via decision. I think it's going to be a matter of how good his ground and pound is. I think both these guys just switch positions on the ground all throughout the fight, leading to like a decision win for Moicano. Maybe a close one. A close decision win for Moicano that, ends up in the favor of Moicano because of a little more elbows that Moicano connects than Brian does. Like I said, this fight could be on the feet, but I think both these guys aren't that good on the feet to make it, like a really, really good fight on the feet. I think it just ends up going to the ground by way of Moicano or Ortega. One of them decides to bring the fight to the ground, and from there, it's just a really neck and neck dogfight of a grappling match, in which Moicano comes out on top via a couple more landed elbows or little short ground and pound punches, or maybe an extra minute or a few seconds of ground control time. Overall, let me know what you think. Moicano via decision.